is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Let me throw some water on these hands. So I'm gonna do you 2 readings back to back. The first gonna be who is my Orisha, guiding me at the moment. Keep in mind, I'm not crowning you. I'm telling you the energy and the headspace you're in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then right behind that, we're gonna follow that up with ancestor reading.
Yes, absolutely.
Why is my stomach feeling weird? Did you eat yet? Did you eat already?
Yes, I ate lunch, and I had a milkshake before I came.
Okay. Okay, that's the thing, cause my stomach feeling all bubbly, and I know I'm fasting right now. I'm fasting.
Well, you know the thing is, I shouldn't have had a milkshake, but it was calling my name, and I'm not supposed to tolerate it. So
okay.
Me giving you my bubbles.
Oh boy, I done tapped in already. City K. Oh boy. At least I know I'm tapped in already. Cause I said I'm like, damn boy, well I feel like I gotta go to the bathroom. Nigga, you fasting? You ain't got nothing on your stomach. All right. Now I've done everything. Say your first name so I can pray over the card. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you did.
Alright, so I'm gonna call you out on something, right? Because I don't like what Spirit just showed me in this prayer vision.
Okay.
Alright, damn. So what's going on with you trying to obtain? What's going on with you trying to obtain some form of power? Like harness power, obtain power. Spirits say they don't like the way you trying to get this power.
Power? I don't know what type of power. What type of power do you mean?
Energy. It's almost like the moon, like you're sucking something dry. They like you're sucking something dry. I'll figure this out. Let me start.
Okay.
Oh yeah. They all around you. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, you ain't got nothing over their head right now. Okay, let's go to the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, oh y'all. 1. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Spirit, can somebody be over her head? Why? Okay. Yeah, your spirit say you're trying to harness power, but you're watching the sun go down or the moon come up. It's in between that middle area. They're trying to say that there's something going on with you that's conflicting with night and day, and you trying to obtain power. Spirit, which one of y'all want to be over her head? 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is a problem, Mama. Alright, so I tried twice. Oh, well, yeah. So I tried twice. So the first card would be what's over your head. What's over your head at the moment. And okay, Spirit say try it one more time. Spirit say deal 13 cards on this one, but I dealt 7, 8, 9. Okay. There we go. We got one. Alright, so now we can start with your first card. This card. Oh, well, yeah, it got me yawning, and I'm not even tired. All right, so we're gonna start with your head. This is the reacher that's over your head space at the moment. This is how you think what you think, hear how you hear, speak what you speak, and all of that good stuff. And in this house right here, you have S.O.LMatters. S.O.LMatters is saying that here you go with this sharp tongue, with this finessing thing that you got going on. Like you're trying to obtain something from somebody. You're talking them out of something. Or talking your way into something. This is your headspace. So S.O.LMatters is saying you have he's not happy with this, by the way. He's saying you kind of got like a forked tongue, meaning like what you're saying is not true, or what you're saying you're not holding up to. Why is he calling you a liar at this moment, or storyteller, or fibber?
I'm trying to figure out what am I lying about.
No, okay then. You know, a lie ain't a lie to us sometimes. It could be what we call an untruth. So what aren't you being truthful about, or telling the whole story? Now keep in mind, a lie, they're not saying you lied, they're just saying you're trying to obtain something through false pretenses. So you don't know what you're doing, trying to get.
So I've been trying, well, me and my fiance, you know, we've been trying to get married, and I know we've been pushed back, you know, because of COVID, and then we tried to plan something in February, that got pushed back, and then we're trying to plan something now, and it just seemed like it's not pushed back. And I guess for me, I want the bells and whistles, but understanding with right now we don't have money. You know, I just went back to work, and you know, I'm like, oh, still want to do it, but he's telling me, you know, we need to build our points, which we do. So he said, why don't we do it simple? Why don't we just have a small little ceremony? And I guess maybe I'm not being honest or truthful about how I really feel. Okay. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of obtaining power. You know, I know this during the COVID when I was off, I've been working on the spiritual journey, which brought me to your lady and you, and watching the things you guys do. You know, I've been doing some work myself. I'm thinking that the work that I'm doing is, you know, honest work. I don't want to obtain power from anything or anyone or over anything or anyone.
There's a gain. There's a gain to be had from this. And Spirit is saying he's not liking the fact that you're using this cunning to get this gain. Now, I don't think, when you were talking about the marriage, I don't think it's about the marriage. I think it's a little something else. Keep in mind, you was trying to, they say you're trying to grab power from a source, from an energy source. So let's turn it back onto the spell work, because that seemed to be more this. Are you doing any work with the moon?
So I made my own, looking through, I made my own Florida water, and I put it on a full moon. I put it by the wind, let it brighten up, and I've been following the moon, and you know what the work you do over it.
Okay.
That was maybe a little bit before I went back to work in January. Since I've been back to work, I haven't really been deep into it, which I've been feeling like, you know, I've been setting my spiritual work to the side.
No, he's saying it's an incomplete thing that you're doing. This is the anger. Because remember I say, he's saying right before the sun come up and the moon go down, this little bar bracket is where they're angry at you. So you're just serving one thing, and it's your feminine side. You're not empowering anything on the masculine side. And they saying stop it. They're not happy if you're using your feminine wiles to get your husband to do something, and you're trying to empower these potions with the moon energy and not looking at sun energy as well, because they saying they basically saying you're tipping the scales in your favor, which is not magic.
Okay. Okay.
That makes sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense. That means I have to do all stuff. If I'm going to do it for me. Don't
Yes.
even have that.
Right. Would you like to ask this card a question? Sorry I took so long trying to get you to get it, but I really, because they didn't like that.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's a process. I mean, that's how it's supposed to work. It's a process. I have to think about it, you know? Because when you say obtain power, I'm thinking like, I'm not trying to be powerful with anybody, anything but myself and whatnot. But then as you keep talking along, you know, so my question is, how do I keep the balance?
Spirit, how does she balance with this? She got a charming personality. Snake, trust the venom, trust poison, trust, fertility. Ooh, health and healing. Okay, now where is the kids?
She's right next to me.
Okay. How many children you got?
Just one.
And the baby is how old?
2.
Okay. What, I want to say this tactfully now, Mama. What can the baby fulfill for you in your everyday waking life? Is the baby something that the husband will bow in line when it come down to it?
Is the baby something?
Will the baby make the husband comply with any and everything you're doing?
Will the baby make him say that again?
Comply to you. Comply to your wishes.
No, not at all. No. He beats to his own drum.
Well, they keep saying there's an imbalance in the power shift and the power struggle in that house, and they saying you're the culprit of it. So you're holding some form of key. Now, if you're doing magic and the card said trust, fertility, health, and healing, are you trying to get another baby, or are they keep saying something that's gonna go on with this baby? You're holding power. If you haven't done it yet, they're saying this is the bad move.
Okay. No. I'm not trying to have another baby. Because I do suffer from fertility issues.
Well,
So
do me a favor. Do me a favor, because I want to make sure I continue these readings. Do me a favor. Be cognitive that you don't lose your cool and start lording the baby over him. Because they said health and healing.
Okay.
Don't make him feel shitty because you can't get another baby. Or don't sit up there and focus on the baby. Just be cognitive. Not saying you're that type of person, but spirit ain't gonna be happy if you go in and try to. I'm not saying you're doing it, but spirit just said you're trying to harness power, and the spirit said, and you doing this with feminine energy, moon energy. Spirit said just be mindful of that. Okay.
Okay, that's no problem. In other words, don't use the baby to get over on him. Correct. Okay.
All right.
And I see where you're coming from, because not for nothing, we got into a little argument like months ago, and I'm like, look, I can leave at any time and I'll take my child with me.
Okay.
And that I know that would hurt him.
That's what.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
The spirit is saying don't do that. They don't like that shit. They pissed off at you over that there. So don't ever say that again. Not to him.
Okay, I won't.
All right. Damn. Well, we had to fight through that one, huh? Spirit gonna protect you, darling. And y'all don't believe this thing real, boy. Whew. Now we can go over here to your second Orisha. This is the Orisha, this is why you do the things you do, move the way you move, act the way you act, reflect even on your reflection. In this area right here, you have Oya. Having Oya in this house right here, she says, okay, Oya represents transformation. She represents the wind blowing, she's the female god of war, whatever you want to call her. She's that there. She will come and bring the pain and change at the same time. What she's saying to you is, if you have the ability to be so damn strong and to protect your whole entire household, she's saying this is your opportunity to do it. I don't know if your husband is headstrong. I don't know if he's a mild-mannered person, but she keeps saying that you got to protect his head right now. You're the one that needs to make the decisions, and you better not fuck it over.
Okay. I know what you mean.
You know what you mean?
I know absolutely what you mean. He is very headstrong, but I know that in this household, I'm the one who has to lead him in the direction that he needs to go.
Yeah, this is your test time. This is your test, baby. And I'm saying it like that, baby.
I have to be the leader and not the one to lead.
There you go.
So, yeah.
All right. Woo! Spirit working. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. No.
Oh, you know, huh?
No. Yeah, that one, I something I knew deep down, I just got it solidified that I'm the leader of the house.
All right. God damn it. That's right. All right. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to go over here to your third Orisha. This is the third Orisha has something to do with your destiny. Pay close attention to this one, because your destiny typically don't change, and this is typically speak about the future, what you're going to walk into, become. In this area right here, you have Iku. Having Iku in this house, and you have this Orisha in the upright position, by the way. Iku say, okay, your destiny is to change, transform, and to lead away from something. Now, what if I told you guys that there is a new house coming your way, like a new place of residence?
I hope so.
Now, I don't know why.
I wanted to.
I don't know why they say you need to be the one to select the house. You need to be the one to say the date to move, and you the one that need to be definite on moving.
Yeah. This is true. I have to pull by the ring. I have to be the one to be like, all right, we're going to move here. And I have to make the decisions on when it comes to the house. Because we've been talking about it, and I've been looking at houses and things of that nature, and he's been looking, but I know at the end of the day, I'm the ultimate one who has to make the final.
All right. So Spirit say your destiny is for you to be the one to cut out all the bullshit in his life. Please tell him, the light-skinned friend with the low haircut and the earring in the right ear, kind of wears a coat, mustache and no beard. If you ever see this man, tell him to be very.
Cut the beard off?
No. Your husband is hanging around a friend that's not really good for him. And if you, so put it like this, if you see anybody around your husband that you have an ill feeling towards, and he can fit this description, it may vary just a little bit. Think about the color of Nelly, the rapper. Think about everything about Nelly, the rapper, but just put a leather coat on him.
Okay.
If you see somebody with that imagery or put you in the mind of that, tell your husband to kind of avoid him. Your husband is too old to be caught up in bullshit.
Okay. This must be somebody coming. But at the moment,
it's somebody coming. It's somebody coming. And Spirit is saying you have to be the one to stand your ground and help him see that this is not the right fucking person for him.
Okay.
Yep, it's about daddy. Oh, that's him there? You mind bringing him over? He know what you're doing?
No.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Hold on, Dave. I'm having a reading. You want to get on the phone? And he said, no, I'm alright.
No. I need to tell him something. It's a reading.
Oh, he said he needs to tell you something. You want to hear it? The guy I'm having a reading with. Hold on.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Alright, so.
I'm doing pretty cool. So I'm doing this reading, and I'm glad you walked in at the right time. So this is something I'm gonna need you to do. There's gonna be somebody coming towards you, kind of light-skinned fellow, kind of put you in the mind of Nelly, the rapper, but not so cool and fly. He is gonna be kind of around by the winter time. I'm gonna need you to really pay close attention to this person because he don't have your best interests at heart. So if anybody brand new come into your circle and you get the slightest inkling, I'm gonna need you to back up off on him. Just do that. No matter how much you like him, no matter how the business going. Spirit saying it's not this that he haven't did nothing bad, so they're not showing me what he gonna do, but they just saying it's not gonna be a good fit for you and your family. And that's what I was just telling her. All right, brother.
Thanks. Hello?
All right. Yeah, sorry about that, but Spirit said he had to hear this. It's going to click.
That's no worry.
All right. So, down, but still, you're going to have to be the one to drive it home, darling.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to ask Equal a question?
So this is the future.
Yeah, your destiny. They're telling you you're being the matriarch of the family 100%.
Yeah, I figured that. Business. Like, what's business is going to look like?
Spirit.
Finances.
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Let me put some Florida water on here. It's springtime here. We got these pollens.
It's warm in Florida.
Oh, y'all in Florida too?
Yeah, it's chilly up here. I'm in New York, so
Oh,
it's chilly.
okay. Yeah, all right. Spirit, how's their finances looking? How's their finances looking, Eco? Work your magic. Good. How they finance looking? Oh, open your heart to love. Okay. Balanced career and home life. Finances looking well. Your finances looking real good. Future finances looking good. As long as you make the decisions.
Long time make the decision. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make those moves.
Excuse me. Whoa. I ain't never get this sneezing going on like this.
Bless you.
All right. So, how did you like that particular reading?
I liked it. Everything really made sense. Even right down to the power. That means I need to, whatever spiritual work that I do, I have to really make sure that I'm balancing the playing ground. I don't want to upset nobody.
Okay.
And I don't want negative energy around either.
All right. I'm liking that. So now we're in the reshuffle and we just going to go over into your ancestor reading, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. Ooh. Alright, let me reshuffle. So now I'm going to do your ancestor reading. The way it worked, the first 4 cards are reserved for female ancestors, but a male can come through. The last card, the 5th card, is reserved for a male ancestor, but a female ancestor could come through. I ask that you try to listen to the message and not try to waste your time figuring out on the character, because again, these are ancestors. They can date back from the beginning of time all the way to the future, believe it or not. So don't be like, oh, dude, I don't know them. I want you to hear their message, okay? Since we're going into a different reading, I want you to say your first name over. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right, so now I'm seeing something about mountains. Mountains. They keep saying something about mountains. Something like Mount Rushmore. Mountains and waterfalls. They keep saying while we're shuffling your cards and doing the prayer, they keep saying you supposed to be in the mountains, or there's some travel to the mountains, but they not like when it's snowing, but mountains like a hiking style. And I figure out what they're saying, but they just keep showing me images of mountains and waterfalls. So let's see what that's about. So we got to go with the first one. First ancestor. Second. Third, okay. Fifth, okay. Let's go with your message. What you gonna say to him? Oh, what you gonna say to him? Ooh. Okay. Look at you. Hell, let me ask you a question. Do you own a leather jacket?
Do I own a leather jacket?
Yeah, the kind like Salt and Pepper used to wear.
The kind like who?
The kind like Salt and Pepper used to wear.
Oh no, I don't own that.
But you know the
like a plain black leather jacket.
Yeah, a plain black leather jacket that you could pop the collar up.
Yeah.
Cause they showed me a picture of you from like 82, 83 in that area.
I was 8 and 82.
You would have been 8 years old?
Yeah, I was around about 8.
Okay then, so that must be an ancestor popping up. Okay, see that's how it's working, cause they showed me somebody in their early 20s, like mid 20s, early 20s in 82, taking one of them old glamour shop pictures with they put everybody in that coat and flipped the collar up. That was a pretty big thing. I don't know if you've seen it before. That was a pretty big thing.
I do. There is a picture of me like that, but that's in the 90s.
Okay.
Like, way further up in the 90s.
Okay then. So then I say 80s, but that's what they show me. Good. We got that on lock. Mm-hmm. So just keep that right there. All right. So now let's go to your first ancestor. All right, ancestor. What's going on with you? Six of air. All right. So in June, the 6th month, June, this person left home in June. He left home in June. Okay, this ancestor young, we gotta say back in the 1920s. They left home on a trip traveling somewhere, but they was going to the point to join a Christian monastery. They were going to do some kind of religious thing.
They were born in some kind of religious thing?
No, they left home in 1920 to go like either join a convent for nuns or go overseas to be part of an African meditation circle or some shit like that. So this is what he, and it's a man, this is what he is telling me. And they're saying They're saying the issue that you're having is you're not tapping into the ancestor who can help you with this magic. You're not tapping into ancestral magic. And they saying you have people who have fought the fight, did the thing, been there, done that, but you're too busy looking at books and internet and new age when your issue is going to come from ancestor magic. So the magic you need to be looking at, not trying to harness the moon, not trying to create your own Florida water and potions. You need to be trying to do divination to harness the power of your ancestor, to let them talk and guide you through everything.
Well, how do I do that? Especially when I don't even know to be honest, I really don't know my family tree I know my mother's side a little bit, but I don't know my father's side. On my mother's side, they come from a long line of Christians as far as I know. Mm-hmm. That's what they tell you.
Right.
My father's side, there is a mystery there. So how do I tap into what my ancestors already had before me in order to really get into that?
Ancestor, uncle, ancestor, cousin, brother, whoever you betray yourself to be, male friend. What should she do? How does she tap into this? I know you're telling her to meditate, but she needs to know what should she do. Okay, they said Jesus Christ. They saying Jesus Christ. So what you need to do is you need to focus more on a divination style of ancestor on a Christian level. So the people who you said was Christian, because the card is Jesus Christ, open your heart to love. They're saying focus on the Christian ancestors to get what you need accomplished. There is no religion anymore when you die. There is only source, energy, and things. So if you know your Christian side, put their ass on that altar and put them in spell work and utilize them to get what you need to get. Keep in mind, you have taken the role as the matriarch right now. So they telling you they need to listen to you. So you control that power scheme. Stop.
So even though I don't particularly believe in the Christianity.
No. Stop. They're not saying believe in Christianity. The ancestors you know were Christians. You said.
Okay, yeah, my grandmother.
They're telling you which set of ancestors to use.
Okay.
That's all. But they said you have taken on the banner as the matriarch. They're giving you direct instructions. You ask, so go for it.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go over to your second ancestor. Who are you? Oh, we got old suicide here. Does she know you? Okay. This is a female that murdered herself. And she didn't go good. She hung herself. This is in, let's go up 1960. 1962 to be exact. I'm thinking about a house, let's say Baltimore, Maryland, up in that area there.
Oh my God.
What?
Somebody coded some secret. Somebody is holding some secret. I have to tell you that my family members are holding secrets. I don't even know. They probably won't even talk about it, knowing them.
Okay.
They from Baltimore. It could be my father's family too.
All right, listen to what I'm saying. So this female hung herself due to kind of like a love interest, but the love was forbidden, darling. If you get my drift. You got. So I'm trying not to come out and just say it. So
I think I already know.
Okay, the love, it wasn't supposed to be this way, but this person hung herself. But here's the catch, darling. She got see the other person's point of view. Somebody tricked this baby into killing herself in order to hide the secret that she was being touched. I'm just gonna fucking say it. So. Somebody in Baltimore was touching that baby, and they convinced her to kill herself so they wouldn't find out. Now, here is where it's going to get real freaky and crazy to you. They're saying, how can I say this? Shit. Okay, just say it. So, this ancestor is coming back to warn you of potential kinfolk coming back that enjoys touching their family members. I asked him just now, is the baby safe? Your daughter's safe, but there's family members coming back that's going to be looking at you in that light, or that has looked at you in that way, and you probably let it slip under the radar. She's saying be very mindful of this type of energy. If you feel the energy of these people, these males coming back and they cool, look good, or my cool pretty, and they say that shit one too many times, get your husband involved.
Right. And I think I know it's one of my uncles, and I think I know which uncle it is, and he said he was telling me something that no me should know about the uncle. And I kind of sat there for back, and I was like, whoa, I think you need to go down a little bit. So before my baby was born, he would come up here, and there was little things that I would notice, and I'm like, all right, you gotta go. Like, my spirit said, you gotta go. So here's my spirit saying, you gotta go. He left. And then I kind of distanced myself away from him. I don't even call him unless it pertains to my mother.
Okay, stay away from this clown, because he is a very, very bad person when it comes. He don't see the family like family. He just don't care about blood relations.
Right.
And that's coming from this baby right here who hung herself. And I don't know if he the one that touched her and caused her to do this. Well, he can't be that old. But oh boy, that is crazy. This is crazy. Why the hell am I getting sick all of a sudden? Would you like to ask this card a question?
How besides being, keeping this person away, how should I protect myself?
How should she protect herself? How does she protect herself? Find the blessing in your current situation. You got a whole husband sitting right there.
Okay.
Call on him. Husband, I need you to come and do something. I need you to run interference. If you want to come over, tell him you're going somewhere. Tell him don't come his ass. You got a whole husband. All right? Okay. I'll get him involved if I need to. Yeah. Now we can. I'm scared because he goes from 0 to 100 in like a matter of minutes. Well, and that's why you need him. Yeah. I'd rather deal with a shit talker than a shit kicker. You got me? Yeah. Absolutely. All right. So now we finna go over here to your third ancestor. I got you. Oh wow, this is grandmother, Granny Good Juice. Granny Good Juice, serious, juicy. It's not my father. It sounds like my father's mother. They called her Juicy? What did they call? Well, we called her Mama or Big Mama. But I think there was some family members that they call her Juicy. Because his side of the family had nicknames. Okay. So we called her Big Mama. Well, this lady, listen, she is wild in here. Her name is Grandma Juicy or Mama Juicy, but her name is known as Juicy. She was the voluptuous girl, lady. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She had 7 kids. 1 passed away, by the way.
All of them are gone now.
I'm talking about during the time she raised one. 1 died stillbirth in the womb. She keeps talking about.
Yes, it was my father's twin.
Okay, now see, I knew I had to get on the right track here. Now, she says she needs for you to stay focused. Stay focused. And by the way, another baby will be born, whether you want to or not.
How is that happening? Is it going to be by a miracle, or are we going down the fertility road again, Grandma?
Listen, if you got to go to fertility road, you got to go to fertility road. But she's saying something about a baby needs to be born again through you and your husband. Now, I don't know why she keeps saying this. She keeps saying she this, but she says she lost one. Oh, boy. She keeps saying she lost one. And that one that she lost need to come back. And can you make it? And she asking, can you make it happen? Are you willing to take on this challenge?
But so be it.
What
Don't you think I'm a little too old for this?
Them eggs, I'm serious, baby.
I already done had one child late. You mean to tell me I'm going to have another one late?
How late? You in your 60s?
I'm 40. I'm 44 right now. I had her at 42.
Okay, so keep in mind that don't get late until you get to 55. Believe it or not.
Oh no, I don't know. Not at 55. If you want to do it, we better do it quickly.
Well, she say, are you willing to take on this challenge? Because I guess your daddy twin who passed away in her womb, it's supposed to be come back, and it's supposed to be a boy. So she asks, are you willing to take on this challenge?
No boys. No boys gonna be a girl.
I'm just telling you what the lady said. Oh man.
So be it. It's in God's will.
In God's will. She said in God's will. So Mama Juicy.
In God's will.
Would you like to ask Mama Juicy a question? Mama Juicy, get out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna call my brother and ask him. But did he call Grandma Juicy? He'll probably be like, yes. Let me tell you, this is a feisty woman. I loved her. First, like a sailor, drinks and everything. So
Yep.
What did I just how is my dad doing?
Grandma Juicy, how your son doing? She want to know how her daddy doing. Priorities. What priorities are he's doing? Artistic expression, writing. Okay. He said that right now he's paying for something he did to where he has to, like, she keeps saying he's on punishment and he has to rewrite the book of something that he did, or like, she's saying imagine a kid writing on a chalkboard 100 times, I will not do this, I will not do this, I will not do this. So she said he's living out his punishment right now. When he get done, he'll be able to talk, but right now he can't say shit. So whatever he's doing, he's making up for what he did wrong on Earth.
Okay. He did a few things not right.
Well, they got him doing chalkboard writing. I guess that's how she explained it to me. That's the equivalent of repenting.
Okay. All right.
I bet you didn't know spirit. When you die, you can have a chance to redeem yourself after death, right? Didn't know that.
Well, yeah, I didn't. I thought he made his peace before death, but I guess not.
But yeah, so once he get done, he'll be able to talk. Once he get through with his sentence, I don't know if it's 1 year, 10 million years, but he'll be able to conversate and come through after he pay for penance. All right, so now we're gonna go over here to your to your fourth ancestor. This is a couple. Both of them passed away and they together right now. Good job. They found each other in life and in death. Regardless, I know you don't like the South. I know you don't like Georgia, Alabama, and all that area right there. But you have some real strong roots. Huh?
Thank you. No, I don't.
I know they telling me you don't, but you have some real strong roots there. And again, I really think that you need to look up on that family tree, get your ancestor job done, because you're really gonna have to sit up here and figure out who was these ancestors in Alabama. They keep saying red and white. So, Jesus Christ, I ain't sneezed like this allergy wise in a while. So it's something going on with this reading that dropped my immune system really good.
I'm sorry.
No problem. No, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. They're saying you need to go and focus on your Southern heritage a little bit more. I know you don't like it, but they're saying focus on your Southern heritage a little bit more. The reason why you should focus on your Southern heritage a little bit more is because you will find solace in that. Now, they gave you spiritual laws of attraction. So this is a couple pairing. Spiritual laws of attraction. They're saying for you and your husband to get the financial blessing that you need, you guys really need to look up what's down in Alabama for you guys. South Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, in the South, in that area there. You really need to look into that. So please find out what this couple thing. Maybe y'all got, I think you got some jewelry in a bank vault, a wedding ring or wedding band, something along those natures. Some real tangible jewelry that belongs to either you or your husband. But you guys gotta take the step to look into it. Matter of fact, go to the Alabama registry, find something that's lost and type in your name and his name and see what was left behind in y'all name that y'all could go down there and claim. Bank account, jewelry, land, something. But they're saying this is a couple's issue and you really need to look into it. And they was a couple that died together.
And this is in Georgia?
Some part of the South. They keep showing me red and white and red, and I'm thinking, and I'm relating that to Alabama State.
Okay.
Roll Tide. But then Georgia.
I know most of on my mother's side of the family is from Boston.
It's from North.
And then I know his family is from Panama.
Panama, Florida.
So no, Panama.
Oh, Panama the country.
Yeah, Panama the country.
Oh, Panamanian. He's Panamanian. Got it.
Venezuela.
Yeah, Panamanian.
Mm-hmm. And then my father's family, as far as I know, is from Newport News. Again, my father's family is a mystery. I really don't know their history.
Well, I think you should just look up on that registry in the South, put in your family name, go to Georgia State, put your name in, go to Alabama, put your name in, even go to Florida, put your name in, your family last name, do some research and see what they left you, because they keep saying this is just going to make your marriage and your relationship a lot better.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Confusing me. You're confusing me, but I will do it. No, not at all.
All right, now we're going to go here to your final ancestor. This is really good. Okay, this is a preacher, straight up. This is a male, straight up preacher, no nonsense. Bull nuts. He keeps stating bull nuts is a factor. So he raised cattle. He was a farmer, raised cattle, preacher, all of this stuff. This is not northern cattle raising. This is a Texan. Oh, okay. Oh shit! Now I'm seeing where the allergies coming from. Okay. He's cutting grass. He's cutting a shitload of grass. He's wheat farming, thresher. And it's just fucking with his allergies. And he's suffocated under wheat, the dust from the wheat. Grain silos. Grain silos. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. So now he was a preacher who had a farm with a grain silo on it. Now his message to you is to release tension, and he's saying stop trying to hold so true to the Christian belief or the Christian faith. You got to let it go a little bit because he got released tension. Stop holding so true to it and trying to be holier than thou in your action because it is suffocating you.
Okay. So in other words, don't worry. Like my mom is very deep in religion, and she beats me over the head, and I feel guilty that I'm not falling in line.
It's suffocating you. Your husband thinks you're crazy, by the way, with all this religious stuff. He thinks you're nuts. It's suffocating you.
Well,
not thinking you nuts, but he just saying it's a lot.
Well, the thing is, though, when it comes to, especially when the Christian religion, I really don't say much about it. Mm-hmm. But again, my mom, I feel that even though I don't believe in Christianity or I had questions, I never really felt comfortable all through since as a child. And my mom just, well, you need to be saved, you need to be this, and I'm like, okay, we just have battles. Me and her have battles back and forth. And half of me, the reason why I haven't probably fully practiced in my root work, in my tarot reading and stuff, is because I'm feeling guilty because of the Christian religion. Like, I'm hearing in my head, this is not of God. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Like,
and it's suffocating you.
Right, when I burn my sage in the corner of my head, it's like, this is voodoo work. Oh. Like, my mom even came and she saw I had sisters in Europe, and she was like, what are you doing, practicing voodoo? This, that, and that. And then it made me climb into myself. It made me see truth.
Uh-huh.
And bow down to her way of thinking.
Wow. Well, it's suffocating. And he said, let all that dogma go. It doesn't, at the end of the day, it don't mean nothing. Let it go.
Okay.
Would you like to ask him a question?
Okay, so I guess this is a question for him, and it's also a question for you. In my spiritual journey, what guidance do I seek? I mean, I have met people of all different faiths, especially in the Ifa and Yoruba.
Okay.
And some of the people that I have met are good people, but they're a little intense for me. I have two people who are, she's a madrina, and my other friend, she is becoming a priestess. One of them is a little out there, and the other one, she's older, and, I just don't want to be taken advantage of.
Gotcha.
So what type of spiritual guidance should I seek without being so, not one, taking advantage, and I really don't want the intenseness of it.
I got you. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Spirit. What guidance should she need? What guidance should she need from a religious source, religious base? Give her insight what's best designed for her. Energy healing. Okay. Keep in mind, he said energy healing. What's best designed for her? Listen. Freedom. All right. So here's the thing. You don't need to adapt to no spiritual system. Only thing you need to do is just be who you are. You don't have to be Ifa, you don't have to be Kabbalistic, you don't have to be Christian, because they said energy healing. Your power is to draw down from all sources.
Okay.
Then they say you already got an ear to listen. And then they said freedom. So energy healing, listen, and freedom. They're saying don't join no house, especially not now because you're being influenced. So I'm not gonna tell you to go free ball out there, and I'm not gonna tell you EFI is the best. I love both practices. I love not being attached to everything and knowing how to access everything. That's what my Baron gives to me. So I think you need to again find a deity. I think you need to find a deity that you can resonate with and allow that deity to train you. And if that deity push you to get initiated, you go for it. If that deity want to work with you a little bit more till you get a little bit more understanding about what it is, then you can go to a spiritual system and get initiated. But right now, he's saying stop letting this whole Christianity thing, stop letting this whole organized religious thing or practices bombard you down. It's suffocating you. When your cards are saying be free.
Okay.
Draw the energy from everywhere. You know, I'm not affiliated with nothing. I got my roots in Kabbalah and EFA spirituality, but I'm not initiated in the EFA. I get a lot of snapback for it, but I've sat with a bunch of rabbis and I understand Kabbalism. You know, and that's the thing, and they don't come at me, but it just allows the different sources I practice from to make me strong as I am, and this is what you got to do too.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
You got me all snotted up and stuff.
I got you smiling.
Snotted up, nose running.
Oh.
That ain't never happened. I ain't caught a cold in 30 years.
And then all of a sudden,
I get one reading and I'm sneezing and starting and eyes burning and stuff. Just crazy. All right. So how you like your readings?
That was amazing. I gotta call my brother and find out which one of I think I know, but I thought she died earlier or before, like a little bit after I was born. But I think I know who this person is that killed themselves. And you know, the funny part is me and my brother was talking about it, and he was like, I think she was a lesbian. I'm like, ooh, okay. So I was like, all right. So I gotta call him. He knows all the information. He was born before I was, so he knows everything.
Gotcha. So okay, follow up with him about the one that killed herself, and remember, she warned you of this idiotic ass uncle or idiotic person.
Okay.
And look, soon as we're about to hang up, and now I'm not sneezing or snot no more. This is bullshit. I'm breathing good. Y'all don't know.
I'm sorry they made you go through this.
Spirit real, man. I be catching hell. The thing I put myself through, I be catching hell. I love it though.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you know what? Just keep doing what you're doing. You helping so many people. Like I watch you, and you bring a lot to light. You know, you definitely brought a lot to light. You checked me on a lot of things. So. You know, I was like, all right, I gotta stop doing that. All right, I need to stop doing this. It's fine.
No problem. The Spirit is just here to make us all better.
Yeah. Well, you have a blessed day.
You too. And if you need to reach me, you know how.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. One more time, people. That was crazy, everybody. All right, everybody. That was crazy. For some reason, I just started feeling like I had allergies, attacks, and colds and suffocating during this reading. That ain't never happened like that. The Spirit gave me what you need, and believe it or not, I couldn't really connect like I wanted to good fashion. So I may just in the future call her up and give her a different reading when I'm feeling better, because I think she just had a lot of sick energy around her. And I just know I could do a better job on this one. So, positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. How about y'all start hitting that like button and that subscribe button as soon as you enter the room? This helps me out a lot, help the channel out a lot. Get me up there. All right, everybody. Take care. God bless. Much love. Soul Tribe.